As the African sun rises over the endless savanna, a powerful Cape buffalo slowly follows its herd. But something is different today. Every step reveals a silent struggle hidden beneath its thick hide. Large parasites cling tightly around its ears, neck, and shoulders. Their constant feeding brings endless irritation, forcing the buffalo to shake its head again and again. Desperate for relief, the buffalo presses its massive body against the rough bark of an acacia tree. Yet the scratching reaches only the surface, leaving many parasites untouched. Deep within the folds of its thick skin, countless stubborn ticks remain protected. No amount of rubbing can reach the places where they hide. High above, two red-billed oxpeckers quietly watch every movement. They recognize the opportunity, but the restless giant below is far from ready. One brave bird glides closer, hopping to land. But the buffalo suddenly jerks its body, and the tiny visitor quickly changes direction before touching its back. The birds return to their branch and continue waiting. In the wild, patience often decides whether partnership will succeed or fail. As the herd slowly disappears over the hill, the exhausted buffalo is left behind, still battling the irritation that refuses to leave. Finally, the giant stops beside a quiet watering hole. For the first time all morning, it stands completely still, offering a rare moment of calm. The waiting bird sees its chance. With careful precision, it glides silently through the morning air, preparing for one more attempt that could change everything. At last, the moment arrives. Moving with remarkable caution, the tiny oxpecker gently lands on the buffalo's broad shoulder. The giant doesn't react. For the first time today, trust begins to replace fear. Every movement is slow and deliberate. The bird carefully studies the buffalo's thick fur, searching for the parasites hidden deep between the coarse hairs and folds of skin. Within seconds, the oxpecker finds its first target. Using its sharp beak, it gently removes a large tick. The buffalo remains perfectly still, almost welcoming the unexpected relief. Watching from the nearby acacia tree, the second oxpecker notices the buffalo's calm behavior. The opportunity is finally too good to ignore. Gliding effortlessly through the warm morning air, the second bird lands beside its partner. Now two tiny helpers begin working together on one of Africa's toughest animals. While one bird searches around the shoulders, the other carefully inspects the sensitive skin behind the ears, where stubborn parasites often remain hidden for days. The buffalo slowly rejoins its herd. With every step, the birds remain perfectly balanced, continuing their work without disturbing the giant's steady rhythm. Deep beneath the thick fur, several hidden ticks still cling tightly to the skin. The oxpeckers patiently search every fold, leaving almost no place untouched. Something has changed. The buffalo no longer shakes its head every few seconds. The constant irritation is beginning to fade as the birds continue their careful work. Ahead, a quiet river winds through the African grasslands. Without leaving the buffalo's back, the two oxpeckers prepare to continue their remarkable partnership on the journey ahead. The herd reaches a shallow river, where cool water offers a brief escape from the morning heat. Calmly, the buffalo steps into the gentle current, while the two oxpeckers remain perfectly balanced on its broad back. The thick folds of skin around the neck still hide several stubborn parasites. Patiently, the birds search every crease, knowing that the smallest hidden tick can continue causing discomfort for days. As the herd leaves the river behind, the buffalo moves with far greater confidence. The endless head shaking has almost disappeared, replaced by calm, steady movements across the open grassland. Working with incredible precision, one oxpecker gently removes another large tick from the buffalo's shoulder, while its partner carefully examines the skin around the base of the horn. Fresh grass stretches across the African plains. Surrounded by the safety of the herd, the buffalo finally lowers its head and begins grazing peacefully, while its tiny companions continue their careful inspection. The area around the massive horns is one of the most difficult places to reach, yet the oxpeckers move with remarkable confidence, checking every hidden corner for the remaining parasites. Only a short time ago, every step brought frustration. Now the buffalo walks calmly, no longer rubbing against trees or constantly shaking its powerful head. Behind the ears, a few determined ticks still cling to the thick skin. One bird carefully removes another parasite, while the second continues searching for any that remain hidden. Back among the scent of the herd, the buffalo blends in once again. Its quiet behavior is a clear sign that the constant irritation is finally disappearing. Together, the two oxpeckers continue their remarkable work. Each careful inspection, each tiny movement of the beak, brings the buffalo one step closer to complete relief. As the afternoon sun paints the African grasslands in shades of gold, the buffalo walks with a calm confidence that seemed impossible just a few hours ago. The journey has transformed not only its comfort, but its behavior. Only a handful of stubborn parasites remain. The Oxpeckers carefully inspect every fold of skin, knowing that patience is the key to completing their remarkable task. Now completely at ease, the buffalo lowers its head to feed alongside the herd. There is no desperate scratching, no restless shaking, only the quiet rhythm of life returning to normal. With one final, careful movement, the last visible tick is gently removed. For the buffalo, the constant irritation that followed every step has finally come to an end. Their work complete, the two Oxpeckers spread their wings and rise into the warm evening sky. Behind them, the buffalo continues its journey, stronger, calmer, and completely at peace. As the African sun slowly disappears beyond the horizon, another extraordinary partnership quietly reaches its end. In the wild, survival is not always about strength alone. Sometimes, the greatest difference is made by the smallest companions. Every day across Africa, countless silent partnerships like this unfold, reminding us that nature is built not only on survival, but on cooperation.